in the game.
And we get a look at Coach Man. Should be a special one.
Check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, better find out where. Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and it's crazy, how'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Chicago Bears.
Poses. You can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Chicago Bears.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And here we go from Chicago. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. It's Reynolds on the carry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Chase Young.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. There's Darian Porter in on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
What is on up?
Here comes Reynolds. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's across
A
midfield.
couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
2-yard pickup.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down, here's Williams. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Sante Samuel Jr. makes the play. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Getting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on, foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, crazy.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. They wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Let's go.
Looking now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. The Adam Brock throw is on target. God help you cut out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Number 25 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
At the 36
I know
yard
it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure in this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they fail to score high. It'll actually hit to the other sidelines.
And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 31
They'll get
yards.
31 yards on the play. And that will set up first and goal.
First down.
On the set.
First down, Las Vegas.
Go. Hut.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, okay? You get a run like that inside first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ready. Crack all 80. Ready.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On the jump.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's third and goal.
Come on. Set. 70. Hook. Ready.
Jency. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? You feel that tempo?
And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking. Score stays at 6-0.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Now it's Reynolds. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down from the 42. We give to Reynolds. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it by the line.
He was taken down.
Presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You notice, gets more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Williams off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This is Loveland working the right side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
17 yards.
Pickup of 17. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They run. Here's Reynolds. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That counter could never get started. Good chance someone on that line telegraphed that play because the defense was all over it. Fortunate just to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Back-to-back carries here. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and 2, Williams. Got a man, this is Reynolds. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. So we're through 1. Our score, 6-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. On 1st down, they'll run. And this one's going to get all the way down inside the 5. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound them. That's no good. The veteran misses one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
6-6. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to try and throw it here. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
A 7-yard
Kate,
gain.
I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs without Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet.
And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Raiders 13. Bears 6. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 22nd.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
players making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for it. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. After 5 plays now, it could be the big game until next week.
Unable to connect with his running back. So they're left facing a 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Hauls in this punt at the 8. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
The Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They're going play action. Blitz is there, and he goes down. The crowd begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Come on. Set.
Looking to throw here. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. He will get to that 30-yard line before they stop it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's gonna move the sticks.
Hold it ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10.
Throwing now off the play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
First down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 44.
Give up the guns, it's Jeanty. And he's got to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Dragon 60, Cowboy 80. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It isn't holding up, they're going to drop it. And that may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down. Timeout Chicago, it uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the set.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here, 3rd down.
That's 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Hiking 18. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
Inside quarterback broke the pocket. It kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Brings it in at the 12. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Williams on first down. Gets everything he has under this one. That's complete inside the 35. Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
And the Bears
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standards they set for themselves.
The Bears field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I don't think there's any question this is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
60 by 6. Here we go. Go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. Check. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He puts him there under it, deep down the left. He's got it!
What up, though?
Inside the 10! Makes it in for the touchdown! The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Listen, all set now for the kickoff.
I can't hear you.
I said Melody said his game was supposed to start
This return
right at
to the
6,
line.
so he said, wait.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the
Who was he playing?
What a hit.
Vikings.
He's down shy
Oh,
of
okay.
30.
Vision game.
Chicago
send y'all
bringing
a
the
look.
offense to the line. It's
Said he
first and
waiting
10.
on him.
On play action, here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Next on the crosser. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down Bears. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yeah, outside of the day, I don't even know if I want to be in 32. Just to call it.
And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses
I
yards.
feel it.
These edge defenders
Huh?
in the league today
Said I feel it.
so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list.
You see what they were saying in the other league? About Kobe and them, how they be doing shit?
In what league?
Little sneaky shit in 32. They said they be the visits and shit. They be doing little shit early to get themselves advantages.
Nah, I ain't. Mm-mm.
I was like, really? Like, that's how they get down? 30, 32?
Big play to take that interception back for 6.
What do you mean, like doing early visits?
Like, I guess the recruiting shit to get them better. It's something that they be doing, and they're not letting people know.
The same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless.
I wonder what it is.
To be aggressive.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 18.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Broncos. Tackle at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let me go run to this Audi real quick. I'll be right. I'm gonna stay on though.
For sure.
That's an 8-yard chunk to stop this one. It brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Cade, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back to the well again. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And 4th and 4 coming up. Punt team on the field. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. They can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. This play is going to be again to Jency. And looks like they'll give him back 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to Jency. He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. It's Montez Sweat who took him down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a backyard to be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Wow, wide open here, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 2 set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
A gain of 19 yards.
Come on, come on.
First down, Las
18
Vegas.
cards. Ready.
First down, play action. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. And he just made it pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
37-yard line.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. On the move, past the 40. Has a hole left, room to run. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It's a gain of 60 yards. And the Bears first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's a get him up the middle. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Right at the line of
When one
scrimmage.
defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal. To throw is Williams. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
His kick is
One
good.
right down the middle. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
Bears 9. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff.
Well, Brock,
for the
hopefully
Raiders.
some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
What is up?
Here comes Reynolds. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
What is up?
Going to the ground again on first. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pick number 4.
Multiple 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
What is up?
Reynolds on the carry. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield on their own side. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the 4th at a massive deficit. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now it's Reynolds. First down, and he's still going. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
The Bears
He'll get
first
16
down.
yards on that play. And that'll be first down,
At the
Chicago.
36-yard line.
We give to Reynolds. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line.
You want to see the term read and react, the little video in the football dictionary?
And 10.
That's it.
At the 37-yard line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
What is up?
Williams will look to throw. Brought in right side by Moore. And this one does not go far.
DJ Moore.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
What is up?
3rd down. Here's Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Desperation time here. Lindsay's got it inside. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Here we go.
Jency on the draw. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a lot trickier to figure out.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Step, go.
Another give here to Jency. He is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets up 4th and less than a yard now. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick down in it at the 1. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. From his end zone, Williams hits him on the out route. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
They run with Reynolds. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They give it to him again. Escapes the defender. They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
1st down, and they go right back to it. The turnaround these last 2 plays on. Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not need the violence.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trying to do some window dressing. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
What is that?
To the air on 3rd and long. There's a screen now from Anunga. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. 4th down, pass coming. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Ready?
Here's a design run. Lining up to take it on 2nd down.
60 Eagle! 60 Eagle! Hut, hut.
Drawn up for it.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I TNT, hey, watch him do it.
Setting up for the kneel down on
60
third.
Bison, 60 Bison.
He's running up for it. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.